Hello! So, a few weeks ago, Stephanie, or Cookie Farah here on YouTube, asked me to join her new project, the Beauty Warriors. And the first time around I wasn't able to participate, but now I have the product that we're doing this month and I'll get to play with it. Actually, Stephanie sent this to me. It is the Wet n Wild I Heart Matte palette, 8 eyeshadow palette, and as you can see, well, the Norwegian Postal Service didn't really treat this very well, but there's a good chunk of it left, so I still have a lot of product to play with, and that's good. So I'll be using Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse in 010 Ivory. So I'm taking a Sigma F82 round top kabuki brush and just kind of I think I'll do a bit of contour first, so I'll just get a pointier kabuki. This is the tapered kabuki F86 by C Matte Black from the there we go, the matte black from the palette. And actually, I find sometimes, at least if you're trying to get a really pale, like almost white, like bright white, gothic sort of foundation look, contouring with dark grey or black is actually the best way to go, I find. You might disagree, you might not. So anyway, make a fishy face and do that. Get into the eyes. So I will be taking, I'll be taking, excuse me, NYX or NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. It's the one everyone knows and loves. I don't know, it's an Urban Decay brush. I think it's synthetic. You could also use like a normal concealer brush. Any synthetic brush would be good for this. And just blend and distribute evenly. According to the description in the Sandman, she usually has, I think it's the right eye, like her right eye is usually the green one and the other one is blue. I'll tell you that much. Let's see. So I just start off at the middle of my lid. And just really build color, that's all. Then we go with the blue on the other eye. Okay, so the blue seems a whole lot more pigmented than the green one. So I'll try to make the green one a bit more pigmented. I think maybe my brush was a little damp when I did the blue, so it showed up more easily. So I'll try to do the same with the green, I guess. And I know, you're not supposed to do that with your shadows, like put a damp brush into them, but really it's not that big of a deal to me, to be honest. Oh, here we go. So, slightly damp brush seems to do the trick. The E25. And I think I'll take the flesh colored one. That one. I believe it is, I think this is the one they call Brulee, actually. But I really don't know. So I'll just take that on my brush and really just use it to blend the edges, at least on top. See, just very lightly, and then smooth out the edges. So on a small tapered blending brush, I just put some white in the inner corners to basically create a lighter shade of either blue or green. There we go. You can barely tell, but it does kind of help a little with everything. Okay, so then I think it's time for mascara. And in this case, I'm not too fussy about it. I'll just use Maybelline 1x1 Volume Express mascara, because I don't want to take anything away from the colors in this look. Let's see. I can do this one-handed. I'm so used to kind of stretching my eyelid out to get to my lashes that this is actually kind of challenging. Clean up everything. And then I take the brush I used for foundation. There's probably still something somewhat left on there, and just go over the area slightly, just to kind of even out everything. And then I will do this Clinique airbrush concealer pen thing, which is supposed to be a brightener or brightening under eye concealer type deal. It's alright, I mean, it kind of works. It's kind of a slight pinkish tone, so, and this is also the lightest one I have, so that's why I'm using this today. Let's put some on under here. Dab, dab. And then cap it. I think I'll just use my, well, not that finger. Yeah, screw it. I'll just use this. It helped at least. Eyebrows. In the comics they aren't really that noticeable in any way, so I'll just run some, well, it's supposed to be clear gel through mine. Because mine are kind of sparse anyway, and they kind of look like hers actually. Kind of sparse, kind of not very well kept. So just sort of keep them in place with some gel, and that's it really. And then I'll do powder, I think. And this is Glow Minerals pressed base, I think in Natural Fair. And for some blush, she doesn't really have much of that in the comics, but I have this amazing cool toned blush from the Quite Cute collection called Sakura, just like me. So I thought I would use a bit of this, and I'll be using it with this skunk brush, the Sigma Duo Fiber brush, because if I do this now very carefully, it should pick up enough but not too much product. And then just do a little smile, not too big, because then you put the blush up here when you smile and then it kind of drops all the way down. If you do a little smile and then kind of angle your brush that way, I find that you kind of place it more appropriately on your face. So a little smile, angle the brush like that, and just kind of dab gently. And like I said, she doesn't have a whole lot of blush on her. Very slight hint of something on the cheeks, but not so that you can see, oh yeah, she has blush on. And for lips, she hardly ever wears anything on her lips. I'm just going to use a lip gloss by Maybelline called Shine Sensational. Wow. Looks like that. And this is Crazy for Caramel, number 65. Just and there we go. That is my Wet n Wild fun. I mean, apart from it being not an everyday type look, I really do like it, actually. And if you haven't really checked Sandman out yet, you really should. It is awesome. It's weird, but it's awesome.